Good afternoon, Newcastle, and very pleasant welcome to Nctv45 as we bring you nightly news watch, but we're coming to you a little bit earlier than normal based on all of the findings of the day. And I think that is important. So quite a bit to get to, and let's lay out a temperature here for you. Under cloudy skies, 44 and very overcast. And we've got stories breaking all around as I get our network up and running. We had planned to bring you some basketball and highlights, and unfortunately we got tagged with some other stuff. So I'm going to take a second here as I do get everything squared away, and I know you don't mind, and I thank you very much for your patience. But we're going to give you breaking news, some stories that are just surfacing with respect to just locally here. And with that, well, I can tell you the train is on the tracks, and Newswatch straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to Nctv45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. Nctv45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. Nctv45 is the #1 media source locally. Nctv45, anytime on your time.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
Okay, folks, here we go. And at this time, State Representative Aaron Bernstein. I'm gonna get to this first. Okay, and then kind of get this thing rolling for you. State Representative Aaron Bernstein is asking everybody to sign on to the Capitol legislature page. I have just sent a text out requesting that link, so we'll try to get to that as soon as it becomes available. Now, we had just put this up as it just came in. The number of cases in Lawrence County has reached 13. Okay. And with that, okay, the governor has extended stay-at-home orders to 7 additional counties. Those counties include, and I want to kind of get you up to date here, as we put it on our website, but Governor Wolf's stay-at-home and order these counties. Yeah, alphabetical order: Allegheny, Beaver, Berks, Bucks, Butler, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Erie, Forest, Franklin, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence County, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Monroe, Montgomery, Northampton, Pike, Philadelphia, Schuylkill, Somerset, Washington, Wayne, Westmoreland, and York. Now, just a few days ago, State Representative Aaron Bernstein put out what stay at home means. Now, this is what was on the governor's press release. Tasks essential to health, safety, family household members, including pets, such as medicine, medical supplies, okay, any supplies you need to work from home. Getting the necessary services for themselves and their families, household members, as part of volunteer efforts to deliver those services or supplies or others to maintain safe, sanitation, essential operation of residence. Engaging in outdoor activities such as walking, hiking. Now, this is, and I'm reading this, and I want you to understand, individuals may leave their residence only to perform the following tasks. And this is outdoor activities such as walking, hiking, running. Okay. They got to maintain social distance. To perform work providing essential products, services, life-sustaining business. To care for a family member or another and a pet in another household. Travel related to provisional or access to above mentioned individual activities, life-sustaining businesses. In other words, they don't want you traveling. Oh, I think we'll go to Cook's Forest for a picnic. That not happening. Travel to care for elderly, minors, dependents, persons with disabilities. Travel to and from educational institutions for purposes receiving materials for distance learning, for receiving meals, or any other related services. Travel to return to a place of residence from outside the jurisdiction. Travel required by law enforcement or court order. Travel required by non-residents to return to their place of residence outside the Commonwealth. Anyone performing life-sustaining travel does not need the paperwork to prove the reason they are traveling. Okay. And the following are exempt: life-sustaining businesses, healthcare, medical, and other life-sustaining for low income, food banks, those type of things, Office of Child Development and Early Learning with waivers, news media, law enforcement, federal government, religious institutions. Okay, so I hope on that we've got a real good read on what they're saying as far as the stay-at-home orders. Now, the State Department of Ed, the decision to extend school closures is a difficult one, but we must take the necessary steps to protect health and safety of all our citizens, says Education Secretary Pedro Rivera. And as all our citizens of the Commonwealth. These are unprecedented times. We can create equitable learning environments for our students under these circumstances to meet the needs of the development, which has a collection of educational resources and support schools and students in the environment. Okay, beginning today, schools interested in establishing new course offerings or supplementing existing continuing of education programs can be subscribed to online learning platforms. Ingenuity and Odysseyware are two of the ones they named. These online platforms offered through Pennsylvania Intermediate units provide coursework in English, language arts, math, and other subjects for students K-5, 6-12 respectively. There's no cost to schools or to the students. The schools should contact their intermediate unit to subscribe to the platforms for their information. Also, the Department of Education is allocating up to $5 million in state funds for equity grants for schools to purchase computer equipment such as laptops, tables, internet, hotspots, etc. Grant applications will be available through April 6th through PD's e-grant by April, and they have to be submitted by April 10th. So that going on there. Now, let's get to the actual update. The Department of Health update on COVID-19. 756 new positives, bringing the state total to 4843. Okay, in 60 counties. The department was reported 14 new deaths among the positives, bringing the state total to 63. County-specific information and statewide maps are available. We posted it. And we also posted the graph. The continuing rise, combined with the number of increased deaths from COVID-19, reflects the seriousness of the situation, says Dr. Rachel Ravine. There are 37,645 patients who have tested negative to date. Of the patients that have tested positive to date, the breakdown is like this. Once again, less than 1% for ages 0 to 4. Less than 1% for ages 5 to 12. 1% for ages 13 to 18. 10% for ages 19 to 24. So what they're doing at age 24, they're giving you the college age students down, and basically they're saying 11 and maybe 12.5% below 24. Okay, approximately. Now here's where you get the jump. The millenniums, 25 to 49, you've got a 41%. 50 to 64, that went up 1% from 28 to 29, and 19% with those older than 65. So, giving you a rough idea of where you stand with the age groups with respect to COVID-19, and so it's kind of one of those things where, wow, it gets out there quick. Now, this in from the Red Cross, and this came in before any of the other stuff. They are having a blood drive, and it's April 18th, and I want to get to, sometimes things are more readable in other formats. So let me hustle over to where this is. April 13th is the blood drive. Now, here's what you got. Thanks to the many who have given blood and scheduled upcoming appointments, the American Red Cross has been able to meet the patient needs during the uncertain times. We encourage individuals to keep scheduled blood donations, appointments to make new blood appointments for weeks ahead to ensure a stable supply through this pandemic. In this time of crisis, the Red Cross is fortunate to witness the best of humanity as people roll up their sleeves to help. Okay, she goes on to say that here are blood drives in the area. Now, for those people listening in Butler County, April 9th, Old Union Presbyterian Church, Fellowship Hall, 2000 Union Road, Mars. In Newcastle, the City of Newcastle, Lawrence Village Plaza, Underground Art Club, formerly Hallmark Storefront. That's 2650 Elwood Road, and that's in Lawrence Village Plaza. That's April 13th for you Newcastle folks. Elwood, April 14th, 1 to 6, Calvin Presbyterian Church, Church Hall, 615 Crescent Avenue in Elwood. For the people listening in Beaver County, April 15th, 1 to 6:30, Unionville United Methodist Church, Social Hall, 1297 Route 68. Okay. And questions, you could call 1-800-733-2767, and they will get you up to date on what's happening with respect to that. So just a bunch of things coming together. We need to take a break. I need to get a glass of water, and we're going to go to the Cedar Sports Corner. Still honoring those seniors from all the schools. We have Newcastle High Senior Night. Take a look, and we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle, 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
With pride. Angelina Hill, who is also an executive council, is supported by her grandparents, Michelle and Royden, Brett Berger, and her brother Nathan Bigstaff. Rachel Lyon, who is also student council secretary, is supported by Maria Noviello Lyon and Tom Lyon. Student council secretary is supported by Victoria Passanello and her brother Raymond Moore. Alexander Steele, captain and also a member Madison Kessler, scored by Kevin Kessler. Tonight. Please give our seniors their thanks.
Program.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit. This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator. Okay, folks, and I'm working on that link for you. Now, as we continue on with Newswatch, the PennDOT, and here's their deal. Work continues on PennDOT's emergency and critical highway and bridge infrastructure projects. Pennsylvania Department of Transportation announced that today 61 emergency and critical highways and bridge projects will be active statewide this week, while the normal highway bridge construction program has paused as the Commonwealth addresses COVID-19 response. Urgent emergency work has continued to ensure a reliable transportation system as circumstances surrounding COVID-19 continue to unfold. On the 17th of March, Governor Tom Wolf COVID-19 mitigation guidance. PennDOT paused construction on projects statewide to minimize COVID-19 exposures. So that in from PennDOT as we move forward. Now, you're aware that in April there was a job fair. This was supposed to be at CareerLink. Lawrence County and co-chairs have made the difficult decision to cancel the April 2020 EAC meeting. Okay, unemployment compensation 101, and so those things at CareerLink have been canceled, to let you know. Now, we're continuing on with Newswatch, and Pennsylvania State Police talking about make sure that the life-sustaining businesses are there, and nothing on that one. Governor, sorry about that. Chris Fry has said that Aiken's refuge collection starts April 1st. Okay. The city's garbage collection will end on Tuesday the 31st. Okay, so that in from Mayor Mayor Chris Fry. Now, we're continuing on with Newswatch. Thanks to all those that enjoyed Mass, we'll continue to bring it to you. We told you about the blood drive, and sometimes they double up in here. And that gets us to the extension on the Real ID. It's been extended. So if you didn't get a Real ID and this all happened, it's going to October 1st, 2021. And I think we reiterated that and told you about it this morning. The 23rd was when the job fair and training expo was with CareerLink. I believe that's being canceled now with respect to the fact that they have a kind of a shutdown here, stay-at-home order. Now, as we continue with Newswatch, Congressman Mike Kelly in the news. Over the last several weeks, the United States has seen its COVID-19 coronavirus cases increase nationwide. This in from Aaron. I'm getting things from my page and from Aaron, and I will get that out to you as fast as I can. Things are coming in kind of quickly. I would write you for the important information from the United States Center of Disease Control. Okay, COVID-19 is respiratory illness and spreads from person to person. If infected people show mild to severe signs of, and including fever, cough, shortness of breath. And he goes on to say about the illness, and I'm going to make sure that you get this from Mike Kelly, as I'll get it out there to you right now as we continue on with Newswatch. Now, we're going to get to the weather, and Aaron, appreciate it. And we're going to take this break, get to the weather. I am going to get you, I'm going to put this in here right now. Go to community, then invite your friends to do it 4 to 5 times, to invite all of them. PA State Representative Aaron Bernstein. If you go to his page, you'll be able to get to what he's asking. So, by the way, our prayers go out to Mike Kelly. He tested positive, and we wish him all the best in his recovery. Now, I will put a link to Aaron's page after the newscast and get everything up and running for you. Let's go to weather. I will be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The story of the day, and last night no different with an overnight low of 36. As you see the sun coming up in the city. So, how is your Tuesday shaping up? Well, taking a look at local radar. You see that rain in the area, and the national scene shows you that it's still around, especially off to our north and northwest. So that gives you the possibility of cloud cover. Now let's take a look at your weather for the week. Last night rained in 36, and Tuesday cloudy 48. As that rain passes to the north, and we have a slight chance of a shower. But I think you'll be all right. But we got to put it in there anyway. Tuesday night, cloudy 38. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high 50. Now Wednesday we start to clear out, and so you'll see some peaks of sun. Wednesday night, partly cloudy at 32. Now comes your sunshine. Thursday, sunshine at 54. Thursday night, mostly clear at 34. Friday, sunshine at 58. Friday night, partly cloudy at 40. Saturday, mostly sunny, 62. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 42. And your Sunday, partly sunny, with a high of 59. Chance of precip Sunday is 40%. So you might get a stray shower in there, but I don't think so. Now, not bad, get to the second half of the week. Now, this was, you got
standing by my window,
which you could just drive around, take out a window, pick some up, take it home, and have a great meal. Now, we'll be back right after this.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Okay, 44 degrees in Newcastle, and I do want to get you this information. Wind chill feels like 39. Humidity 73%. Wind speed northeast 8 miles an hour. Barometric pressure 29.93. We fell about 0.08. Dew point 36 and visibility 10 miles. So that gives you an idea where we are there with respect to the weather. Now, Greenville reminds you, as that their takeout restaurants are open. This important as they try and keep their economy going up there. Hats off to Greenville. School closures extended indefinitely. That just coming in from the governor's office and the State Department of Ed. So that's where we're at, folks. Virtual library, we didn't get a chance to do it because of the updating news. And we were at 4,087 this morning. And we went to, and I'm going to give you that figure, 4843. So an increase of almost 800 there. So let's take this break, and we'll hear from these sponsors and be back with a wrap-up.
Gotta get from Newcastle, I tried. The right small town for living. Look around.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design, Brandon Cummings, Owner Operator.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Okay, folks, welcome back. That's going to do it for Newswatch Nightly. We are going to keep you informed if we get any more breaking type news. I will get out the information passed along by Aaron Bernstein. Also, remember, wash the hands. We've gone over this a million times about making sure that you wash your hands for 20 seconds, isopropyl alcohol, bleach, and then rinse the area a cup to a gallon, 4 teaspoons to a quart. Okay, hand sanitizer, if you can find it, social distancing. We've been through the whole gamut. So make sure that you do those things. Now, also tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. When they say I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them we're available anytime on your time. He has a train that runs on your schedule. That's Nctv45. Now make sure you get that second cup of lemonade, maybe it's a glass of punch, tea, whatever it is, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. And here's hoping you have a super evening too. We'll be keeping you posted. Have a great one, guys.
The ocean. Got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy.